for you was the difference? You guys started out with such good pace, and then it kind of...
Yeah, the second unit came in after we started the game off pretty well, and execution fell off a cliff, and then we never really got it back. Good on them. Greensboro has some good adjustments. Their switching slowed us down a bunch. And then we just got loose with the ball. Turned it over way too much. 19 turnovers, 28 points. Gave up too many second chance points. 21 second chance points. So 21 and 28, that's 49 points. It's just way too many.
With the turnovers, and I like it happens for every team, but when it is that high, like, how do you do to kind of tighten it up or fix that?
It's tough. The easiest way to not turn the ball over is to play ISO basketball and stagnate the offense and just kind of attack. But that's it's not winning basketball to do that day in, day out, every game. But if we're trying to move the ball and we have careless turnovers, and Greensboro very cautiously packed the paint against us, they didn't respect our shooters from the perimeter, and we didn't make them pay on that today. And we're trying to force feed passes into the paint because that was the only place we could score today, and doing that we just forced too many turnovers.
Terrell Brown in that high ball screen really got a lot going for Greensboro in the fourth. What was so tough about stopping him in that moment, other than the fact that he made like 9 of 12 shots?
Yeah, it goes against our defense. Our defense is constructed to take away the rim first and the corner three second, and then above the break threes and kind of the mid-range shot is what we're, I don't want to say conceding, but that's the shots we're trying to encourage teams to take, and I think that's where he got all his buckets, where those little 12-foot floaters, push shots, short jumpers, and so on. So we did a better job of slowing them down after. Omari did a good job checking in, but early on he was able to, it's frustrating. It's game after game that we have guys come in and get career nights. Like Brown, I'm sure it's not a career night. He's a pretty good player, but Henry Drell the time before, like it's bad.
Coach Javon had a kind of scoring explosion tonight, scored 15 points in the third. Can you describe like how important his offense is to the team?
Yeah, for sure. He's such a good paint touch player that he can attack, and like we were saying earlier, like when we want to control the turnovers and go more ISO basketball, he's our best ISO player, and we can screen, get a switch, and let him attack, and he does a good job getting downhill. He was 13 of 18 on twos, which is obviously very impressive. So that's a big-time strong suit of his.